Hey you guys, it's Julie for 9211 coming at you with another live duel. I just wanted to touch on the basics a little of Dark World deck. So I had been told by several people that they do pretty good in drawing. Um, in one turn, I've heard about 28 cards drawn in one turn. Um, and I really wanted to test it against my Dark Magician, even though I have played some Dark World decks before. I had been told by this specific player, Pro Deca, and I never getting a chance to duel him. It's gonna be a live duel, so he's gonna have a Dark Lord World deck, and basically he's gonna be drawing a lot. So I had promised one of my friends that I was going to draw more than that deck. I also have some content for the future that I'm gonna upload. The new Dark Magician support. I play my deck as a 2020 format. It's not a 2021. I don't have like new cards. It's an old format. With this deck, I'm basically destroying everything. I actually have proof that my deck is able to walk all over and destroy the new Dark Magician support. I don't have any of the new Dark Magician support, and I'm able to walk all over it. Even with their field full of monsters and everything, it doesn't really matter to me. I'll upload some later, so you can see me duel against it. And don't think that I'm negating. I let him play everything he wants, and then I just get rid of everything, just like I do to every other deck. So on this play, I wanna showcase that I can actually, with the Dark Magician deck, if you know anything about it, the Dark Magician deck averages about 3 to 4 max, maybe 6 cards per turn. My deck, however, for the first turn, I have the option, if I'm looking to set up the field with 1 Dragoon, 1 Circle, 1 Eternal, I don't need to enter into like 20 cards. But my deck has the ability, if I do not want to do that setup, my deck does have the ability to draw a maximum of 16, 17 cards in one turn with ease. It's not like it's hard, and it can do it through the Ash Blossom and everything, all the hand traps and permanents. So I want to prove that my deck can draw even more than the Dark World. I am aware that even at best, the deck is probably mid-level meta. I've never heard of anything that's like a meta destroyer Dark World. So he's gonna be drawing more, and the whole point of this duel is to show you that I can draw more than a deck that can draw cards with the Dark Magician deck. Here we go. So I have Magician Soul, Eternal Soul. I also have Magicalized Fusion, Magician's Restage, and Spellbook Knowledge. So let's go. Activate, dump, activate Spellbook, draw. Obviously, using the effect, I needed to draw the rod, so I did. And here's what's in my graveyard. Then from that, chain, and I get the Soul Servant. Then I activate Magician's Restage, bring it back on board, activate the effect to stack, and then obviously chaining to that, I go ahead and send that away to draw the circle. Now once I draw the circle, I already have the internal. If you know my strategy, the whole time, all I really want to do is 1 Dragoon, 1 Circle, 1 Internal. If I get extra cards, it's fine. If I don't, I don't really care. After that, I draw a few more cards, only for the purpose of resetting the whole field again in case all of it gets blown up. So I go, link, enter Dragoon, banish the 2 cards. Somebody could be saying like, oh, you have too many Eternal Souls. Well, I could always discard it. If it gets blown up, I can reset it. I'm not complaining about my recipe. I'm saying it works for me. I win most duels, so I'm good. I draw into another soul servant. Set to eternal limit. So I'm gonna have an Omni negate. I'm gonna stop him from summoning. And I got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Well, 8. Well, 8 in the graveyard, 1 banished, and I have, 5 on the field, and then 4 in my hand. Obviously, next turn I'm gonna be drawing more. And since in the graveyard I have Rod and Dark Magician, you already know that gives me access to a Surge. And then on top of that, I have an Eternal. I can draw into the Dark Magic. So automatically, even though I already went close to 20 cards in my deck, look at the number. Look at the number in my deck. It says 24. So I already drew about 16 cards or mailed into my deck already from 5 cards. And I can do one more from right now. I can activate to get Dark Magic attack, and I'll leave it at 23. It might seem insignificant, but remember the purpose is to show you I can draw more than a deck that draws a lot. So, and this is a Dark Magician deck. So I set up my field, so it's his turn. He activates, I chain, and I go ahead and activate Summon Limit. And we all know what he's gonna want to do. So he activates to destroy it. So with me, it's more. It's not like I'm omni negating everything. For me, it's more like I'm the one who decides what I like and what I don't. So usually I let all the hand traps go, the floodgates. I don't care about any of those. But whenever they play something I don't like, I stop it. And I learned that when I do that, I win the game. What do I mean? I omni negate anything that I believe is problematic. Anything else that is like meta, like if you play hand traps, kaijus, I don't stop any of that because I don't care about that. That's not what I care about. I've never lost to any of that. There's a reason why I'm 100% raid on my Dark Magician duels, because I don't stop everything. What I do is I stop what I don't like. So in this specific situation, I don't like this effect because I feel that I need to keep some in limit. So guess what? Omni negate. Then I'm gonna go ahead and chain Dark Magician, banish, and get right back to my hand. So obviously, the gates of the Dark World, you should already know what he's done so far. He's gonna probably be drawing, because this is the purpose of the duel, to show you his drawing compared to mine. My deck doesn't draw. Nobody knows Dark Magician as a drawing deck. If in case you didn't know that, I'm willing to say my deck can draw 5 to 6 more cards than the new support, Dark Magician. So the coming for next year, the 2022, it's already available. People are already playing it. I can draw around 6 to 7 more cards than them. Even though I have no new support, I'm able to draw more than the Dark Magician new support. And this is the outdated 2020 version. So let's see if it's all talk or it's true. He's drawing, discarding, removing, drawing, discarding, special summoning, activating, drawing, discarding, blah, blah, blah. So you see the count of monsters he has. So he, what did he do? Like 9, 10 draws? I still did more than him. I could go back. We could rewind it, but I must have mailed and drawn into like past 12, 13. So I did more than he did, and not just that. My field is better than his. Now you can argue, well, you went first. What about every other time I go second and I draw more? than decks that draw more. What about the times that I play the new support Dark Magician and they go first and I still beat them? What about those times? So, my turn again. I'm gonna blow up and he chooses to activate Eradicator Epidemic Virus. So like I told you, there's cards I don't care and other cards I don't like. So basically I'm deciding what goes and what does not go. Even though it sounds strange, it is a fact. So I'll let some cards play and some cards I won't. So that by tech and as a technical aspect, I'm deciding what goes and what doesn't. So I'm controlling what's happening. So I don't like this card specifically. So I'm gonna Omni negate it. Then I'm gonna special summon Dark Magician and banish. Then I'm gonna discard to special summon Apprentice, get a Dark Magician to my hand, and guess what I have? A Magical Ice Fusion, and then not to mention I can activate the Slow Servants in the graveyard to draw 2 more. And Magical Ice Fusion, I can special summon anything that I feel like. If I want, I can start, I could attack for game, because I am going to kill him in this turn. I'm going to OTK him. There's a lot of ways. I could just go into linking and bring out Quintet Magician just because I want to. So I just showed you, this is the beginning of my turn. I haven't drawn anything yet because he surrendered. So I was gonna draw approximately 6-7 cards or more this turn, including bringing a lot of fusion summons from my extra deck. And if you doubt it, just look at my other videos. The drawing cards and mailing cards from my deck is never a problem. So there you go. Dark Magician versus Dark World. Not that I'm saying I can beat it, that's already obvious. The question is, can they draw more than I can? The answer is no. 2 no's. Dark Magician attack with no monsters on the field. Special summon Dark Magician attack.